Part 1. White Clouds. Blue Sea Moon. The Goddess's Rite of Rebirth. As the sun grows stronger and the nights grow ever shorter, the Blue Sea Star returns to the sky once more. Believed to be the goddess's home, her followers look to the star and commence celebrations of her rebirth. On the grounds of Garreg Mach Monastery, a grand ceremony is held in honor of this much-anticipated event. Every true follower of the Church of Seiros is sure to be in attendance.
Well, we got $3,000 for taking out a warpath. Let's put it that way. It's Casper's birthday. Hopefully that makes him go to our side just a little bit more. I spend time with I speak with you. Is now a good time? Is any time a bad time?
If you don't mind, I have a favor I'd like to ask of you. It's in regard to sword training. Not for myself, but, well,
If you say us, I swear to God.
Swordsmanship to the orphans at the monastery for a while now. Some of them saw me sparring with the knights one day. They started pestering me to teach them. They were so earnest, I couldn't help but oblige. There's much I wish to show them, but due to my own studies and training, I'm afraid.
So you want us to continue in your job as a teacher, but teach them to orphans?
Your swordsmanship is unmatched. I hate to ask this of you, but would you consider lending me a hand? Thank you, truly. I am in your debt, and I always repay my debts, I'll have you know. All of these children lost their families and homes to war or illness.
Don't say it, dear. Did we cause that just now last episode?
But I feel it's my responsibility to help them. I lost my parents without warning too. In that way, we're the same. In Dusker, I lost my father, stepmother, and closest friends. I didn't have many allies at the castle after that. In truth, I had only to do for companionship. I once had people I could confide in. Family, friends, instructors, even the royal soldiers. But they were all taken away from me 4 years ago. But there were those outside the castle walls I was close to, such as Rodrigue. Pardon my rudeness. I meant Lord Rodrigue. He is my father's old companion, and the father of Felix. On the occasions he would visit the capital, he'd take me out hunting, or on long horse rides. While Dedu is like a brother to me, Rodrigue is more like a second father. It might sound ridiculous, but he's the kind of man I hope to become one day.
Not my father, or anything like that. No, some man who was a friend.
Oh, please, accept my apologies for boring you with my life story. In any case, don't forget your promise, Professor. I'm counting on you.
I refer to our first choice. You leave me no choice. But hey, at least his motivation went up. Also, like how he's exposing this to us right after we saw what happened last episode.
Our task for this moon is to patrol and guard the monastery, to help put a stop to that assassination plot. The knights will certainly have their hands full protecting Lady Rhea, and perhaps our enemy is counting on that.
Please, elaborate.
I'm stupid.
Lord Renato be carrying around a secret note with an assassination plot written on it? Isn't it possible he hoped to monopolize everyone's attention with this alleged plot, in order to distract from his true aim?
Maybe they're after the treasure vault. There's also lots of valuable stuff in the library and Professor Hanneman's quarters.
True. The monastery undoubtedly houses many weapons that rival even the hero's relics.
Whatever their aim, we can't allow any harm to come to the ladies of the monastery. I mean, what would I do with my spare time?
Train, learn morals, eat, study. I don't know, mate. Anything.
You should search the monastery. Try to find what the enemy is truly after.
Yes. And we should be prepared to fight them as well, should it come to that. I wouldn't mind getting in some training, just in case.
A secret meeting, Professor? Oh, we haven't been introduced. I am Shamir.
Shamir is one of the
I'm
Knights of
Yusuke's sister.
and this young man
I
here
think we
is-
might have ran into her in passing once.
Yes, we did. And the low twerp on the right. We've also seen him around the greenhouse.
I work for Lady Rhea, and I'm Shamir's apprentice. Oh, the name's Cyril.
Oh yeah, he wouldn't talk to us. He's like, I'm busy right now.
I'm Juju's descendant.
Yep, she's teaching me about the bow and the sword and all kinds of stuff. I've
I have
gotta
demon
protect Lady
eyes.
Rhea, so that's why I've got to learn all I can from Shamir.
Cyril adores Rhea. That aside.
Oh
if anything
Jesus, we're gonna have to kill him at some point, isn't he? Because he's a staunch Rhea defendant.
Whatever happened to Catherine?
She took her thunder blade and went places. That's all I can say. Mercedes, yeah, we've always got time for the healer and killer.
Returning from work, I take it? I commend you for working so late into the evening. All of my days at the academy are enriching thanks to you. Try not to overtax yourself, all right? I'm concerned for your health. We wouldn't want you to wear yourself out. The goddess won't smite you if you rely on others for help, you know.
I worry about what the goddess would do at this point.
Yeah.
Listen here, Professor. You might not like what I'm about to say.
Oh, with you, I highly doubt
To be
that.
perfectly honest, I had my doubts when I first met you.
Don't break my heart, Mercy.
At first, I thought you seemed too young to be a professor. It is unusual, you have to admit. Yet you seemed very composed and mature despite your age. You're strong-willed, encouraging, and you go to great lengths to ensure that everyone is cared for. But it almost feels like you're trying too hard to be a perfect role model for your students. If that's how you feel, then I can't disagree. But I think it's necessary to give yourself a break every now and again. The mind has a tendency to make mistakes when you've exhausted yourself. In my case, I still seem to make mistakes even when I'm wide awake. Oh, you know, I'm always mixing up the dates for drills or misplacing things.
So we are gonna have to find things for you eventually.
Practice wearing only my... Oh, well, you can imagine
Well,
how
I'm sure the internet's gonna have fun with that quote. Thanks, game.
Anyway, where
They
was
probably
I?
already have.
Yep.
That's right. What I'm trying to say is that you shouldn't push yourself too hard. If you do, you might end up in a pretty bad place. That reminds me, is there anything I can do to assist you, Professor? If it's all right with you, I'd like to help in any way I can. Whatever you need, just say the word.
Be a good student
I
and
look
heal.
forward to helping you out.
That's all we really need. Motivation? All good. And I like how, on the same day, night has turned to day. Let's explore the monastery. I can only assume she talked to us at midnight that day, as Sophis is there.
A hero's relic. However, could I know something? Still, it is heavy on my mind. The stone within the sword. A glow of red. Oh, it is nothing.
I just like talking to her here, Cassandra.
Yep. And a floating woman in your room. I think you'd be naturally drawn to talk to her. I don't think you wake up in the middle of the night going, "Oh look, a floating woman." Yeah, that's cool. Unless you're somehow on drugs, which I highly ill-advise. Don't. Don't do drugs, kids. LightlicePlays advice. Whoever says that we're not kid-friendly on this channel, please don't insert quotes and clips of us regarding children.
There's been talk of an attempt on Rhea's life. We've been ordered to help the Knights patrol. Could that possibly mean that Rhea isn't beloved by everyone the world over?
Wow, you seem dense as ever, Claude. Wait, people may not like other people
I don't know who's to
in
blame for all
war.
this commotion, but it's frankly a huge inconvenience. With everyone stuck on guard duty, our study and training time has been drastically reduced.
We can ask her for mission assistance, apparently.
Yeah, that's how he got. That's how he got
Seems there were
that
forces
one guy
opposing
on our
the
team.
church.
So, can we, like, take everyone on rent?
never
I think
thought such
only one
forces could
character a
exist in
month.
this world.
Damn it!
I suppose that may be true.
Man, I really hope we get as many people as we can. But anyway, in this awkward stance, because I feel like it's long overdue, hey everyone, welcome back to the Fire Emblem Three Houses. In the last episode, we went through the mist. I took out Leonardo, was it? And everybody is lamenting. Anyway, though, in this episode, we are picking up the pieces and simply going around and talking to people.
Is it true you got caught in the fighting? I'm so thankful you made it out alive. I don't know what we would do if we lost you.
The least you could do is look at me.
I
Bloody
do
hell.
find you very,
Need authority.
I'm s-
You want her, don't you?
Uh-huh. I've heard good things about her too. I think she's a really good magic user.
Well, in my honest opinion, you can never have too many long-distance users. And from our experience with Mercy and Annette, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, have you been tasked with guarding the monastery as well? Such a stir over a single letter. But I suppose the Archbishop's safety is too important to risk.
Anyway, no, now that we're simply going around and just talking to people, I'm going to say my stance right now. I don't think I like Rhea
Yeah.
at all, because she seems way too, I don't want to say proud, but way too, like, stuck on, if it is a church, if no one thinks that the church is not the bestest, most amazingest thing in the world, then they must die. It's like, dude, calm the hell down.
And video games that I played so far have not portrayed religious icons in a good light. They've always been antagonists.
Let's just say this. Pure disclaimer. From Xenoblade Chronicles, we've learned to be doubtful when it comes to gods. Spoilers.
I cannot fault them.
Armored Bear Stuffy. Forgot about that. Anyway, no, yeah, I kind of get the feeling, and I apologize if this is a spoiler, if it actually happens, in which case, oh my god, I have amazing foresight, not bragging, brag, but I think Ray is not going to be all too happy.
I bought the ingredients for making some sweet treats I can't wait to eat. Huh? Oh, I know it looks like I'm fooling around, but I'm not. I'm preparing for potential battle during my patrol by making sure I have plenty of food I can eat while walking. Smart, huh?
You're gonna give yourself a sugar crash.
I know. Once
And then
they're
fall
ready, I
asleep soon
promise to
after.
share some with you.
I hope so. Otherwise, I'll be very upset.
Oh, that! I thought I was gone for good. How did you know it was mine?
Motivation increased, and eventually, if we find another one, we give it to Mercy. She says the exact same thing.
So sleepy. Too sleepy. I found an interesting book in the library. Got so caught up reading it, I forgot to sleep. Interesting discovery, though. The coffins of the 4 saints in the sanctum each have their crests carved into them. I'll need to find a way down there to get a look.
Well, I'm sure that's not foreshadowing whatsoever.
Side quest, probably.
What is this going to be? Like Noctis, which some royal arms are all there?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just guessing.
What's
Hey,
the matter?
Dad,
You're
what's
running out of
up?
creation. Ah, you don't believe Lady Rhea is the real target, do you? Even so, the knights have their orders. We can't abandon our duty to guard Lady Rhea. The goddess's rite of rebirth is an important event for the Church of Seros. They say
To me, I couldn't give a damn. To them, it's when the god is reborn and brings holiness upon the land. For me, it's Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. So, did someone say tacos? Shut up, Raphael. Can't get over him. We get random poultry.
Sitting out on the barrel.
Just a poultry. It could be a rooster, it could be a turkey. No, just poultry. Are chicken and poultry the same thing? Or chicken and turkey the same thing?
No. Chicken and turkeys are not the same thing.
Okay, sorry then. So, so poultry is literally just chicken.
No, poultry can be anything from a bird, turkey, duck, chicken.
That's what I was asking. I thought, are chicken and turkey both part of the poultry family?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
I thought you were asking if poultry is just chicken.
No. Food discussions in Fire Emblem. Raphael is infectious. Let's just put it that way.
Assassination plot merely with the intention to hinder the celebration.
We don't know, dude. We don't know. Except the quest from the from your house leader. Dude, game we already did. We're gonna train at the orphans. It's a magical mystery door opens up, and where are we now? Seems pretty weird.
Hi. Right now is, well, right now is okay, I guess. If you, want to chat. A little. Hey, I get hungry sometimes. Like anyone else. What? Eating at night is bad for you? There's no way that's true. Wait, really?
No, it's not true. I can honestly tell you, it's not true. As a midnight snacker, I can fully attest. I'm perfectly fine. I'm perfectly sane.
What the?
Totally.
And that guy said, what the?
What the? Speaking of the same guy, he's walking back and forth near that pillars going, what the? What the? I don't mean to quote Final Fantasy X here, but I can imagine with each step he's walking, a little tune is playing in his head. Final Fantasy X. If there's one thing that you excelled at, it is the stupid. 10-2. That definitely equates it. But anyway, though, enough about inferior RPGs. Yes, I said it. Suck it. Suck it, 10 and Titus, Titus, or whatever you want to say it.
Professor, I hope you're well.
Shove her in the water. Shove her in the water. I want to say that makeup melt.
Specimen of a knight. But now he's suddenly not in the mood to see me again. I blame all these rumors of a deathly figure showing up in town.
Is it me? It's me, isn't it? I found a deathly figure.
Yeah, and I'm always making a mess.
Mm-hmm. Pardon my face. I'll take that. Yoink. From someone from Dusker. Well, I think we know from Dusker, and he happens to be in our house. And we'll get to the boy shit a bit. Are you hiding behind the shield?
No, I'm just looking for Mercy because she's supposed to be around here somewhere.
If the enemy's aim lies elsewhere,
Is she up
better
top?
discern their true intents
Maybe.
quickly. As I see it, our best option is to explore every inch of the monastery. We should also speak to everyone here. Let's plan to compare notes once you've got a lead. Will you do me a favor?
Yes, I don't think we have a choice.
This is basically a hidden tutorial to explore.
Yeah, even though you naturally would. But oh well, I guess not. Really, you can't go upstairs? Mercy, where are you? Still can't get over that jagged animation of running. belongs to someone who wears flashy clothes, that being all of the males.
The monastery holds many treasures. Maybe the enemy is after one of those? Even so, the idea of stealing from a church is just horrible. Oh my, this is great! Thank you so much!
She liked the bear. She likes us by proxy.
Yeah, it says in her description she likes cute things.
Well, there we
Oh,
go.
hey, Professor. I was just reading this letter from my father. Do you know him? He's a pretty big deal in the Empire. He only writes
Not,
things how much
not that
training
I'm
is going,
bragging or
monsters I've
anything.
killed, stuff like that. Hey, I got a favor to ask.
Is it me, or did his voice just go slightly higher in the first little bit? He went, "Hey, can I have something to ask?" It just seemed a bit more higher pitched. I don't know. That's just me.
Right.
So you need to enter a unit into a fighting tournament and get them beat up just so we can get paid. So we're placing a bet on the winner. Professor's getting into back alley gambling. That's truly what a model professor would do. Oh Jesus, what are you doing? Skirt chaser. You know what? Screw it. You are no longer Sylvain. Thanks to Ingrid, you should be known as Skirt chaser.
I know there's talk of an assassination attempt, but do you really
But
think
check out
they'll
this
do it on the day
babe
of
to
the
my
right
left. Isn't it cool? I like to assassinate her, if you know what I mean. As in like assassinate her personal space.
Day of the rite, the monastery's open to the general public. It's kind of fun. It makes the place feel like a festival.
And also, can you get this creep away from me?
Yeah, please. I don't like him. You're his teacher. Can you like put a leash on him or something? It's like I would say that, but then again, that's Ingrid's job, not ours.
Fighting to stop a murdering is my specialness. No, my specialty. I will show my best work.
I hope so. It's better than your wording. Trust me, lady. I can relate.
Can you imagine?
Speaking of, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Speaking of people who are bad at wording.
To consider such a gruesome scenario. Awfully calm, aren't you? I wonder what it takes to rile you up.
Seeing you in my bedroom when I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah, and also could I say, why do they have either the grim or the creepy conversations when there's no music whatsoever? It just emphasizes the point, and now we're locked out while there's people in there. Apparently the night was just really slow on the uptake, I feel.
When it didn't open, I thought, oh, they locked it out because there's a whole concern about Rhea and whatnot. They locked the church out because of story.
Is it for emphasis? You don't enter the monastery because we have something to hide.
I can't stop thinking about Lonato. I'm sorry, Professor. I know this isn't the time, but I just can't get past it. Oh, thank you. No matter what happens, I promise you I'll do my part. I checked on my brother and sister, who were living in Castle Gaspar. Thankfully, they're all right. I was worried because they're both so young.
What about your friend though, do you mentioning?
To take them in. That much, at least, is a big relief.
Well, good to know, lad. You're so timid, but yet so strong at the same time. I appreciate you. You're like Shulk. You're like Shulk if Shulk was a bowman and had blue hair. No, this pompous idiot.
Have you visited the Goddess Tower? It's a sacred place used for rituals and the like. In general, students are...
I know a man who circumvents the area multiple times a day. As in, like, every 5 seconds, he has an issue.
Well, at least for this month, that kind of behavior is totally unthinkable. We have a lot more security, what with the goddess's rite of rebirth coming up.
Good to know.
Possible. You there.
Impossible. You there. You there. You are impossible. Not sure how to take that, honestly, but alright. I am impossible. Well, I defied death more than once, so I guess I'll take that as a compliment.
I think so, this.
Yes. It's like when people ask you, how dare you? My simple response is, how? Because I'm daring, I guess.
Professor, I am afraid I have acted a bit childishly toward my brother recently. Given the circumstances,
I'm hiding in here away from him.
silly of me, really. The timing was improper, and I regret it very much now. Oh, but more importantly, this place is off limits, Professor.
Well, she's chipper.
It is only open to the public on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth.
My God. Oh, I feel so... Who likes telling jokes? So it's me then.
Cheesy jokes and bad puns.
That's mine. I'll happily open up to it. That's mine. But I just can't get over her delivery of that. Like, I feel so bad. I got offered sweets and my brother I got angry. But oh, by the way, you're not allowed here. Can you go away? Like, no, this is a bit of a disconnect in that delivery. Definitely makes me wonder those lines weren't recorded back to back.
Probably recorded a day later or something like that.
Yep. But we are getting a lot of collectibles, and that was a big book. We learned a lot from. Like, my God, how much did we get from that?
There are numerous books in this library that you cannot find anywhere else.
You think that's a shadow from my hat, but when actually, it's just my dark circles expanding and expanding all over my face. Oh God, I'm so tired. Oh. It's either that, or he's wearing a she's wearing a visor from the future. Thanks. Nice to meet you too. Look, I know we bagged on you during the end of the last fight, but you can at least smile. I dare you to try it. Bring it on. I'm not. You left us in that battle. Bring it on. I'd love to imagine that there's players who played that segment of the game, kept on waiting and waiting and waiting. They were saying to Catherine, do something! And never moved past it because that's not how the game works, which I definitely could disagree with outright, but what can you do?
Unbelievable. What a terrifying story. However, an assassination...
He's gonna punch me for a minute there.
Unbelievable! You wench! You harlot! You slag! I just came to say hi. That's exactly what a harlot would do.
Perhaps draw thieves. However, there's no one but me who could make use of them.
That you know of. So we are investigating. So does that make us an investigation team, our house?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what this room is? It is the church's treasure vault. I say treasure, but I do not mean silver and gold and jewels. It mostly contains weapons, artifacts, and the like. Anything that would cause too great...
And it's guarded by one dude. Who's so important that his hat got cut off in his portrait. I mean, look at that. It's actually cut off. I have half a hat, alright. You can actually see my scalp. Wow, an invisible wall. Screw you.
I can't go to the cemetery.
You know what? I feel like that's best. last thing we need right now is more death. We need more depth, not depth.
Something in the monastery.
Yes, that's so, because I think a lot of people would like more depth instead of depth.
Couldn't possibly name just one. Even this here kitchen contains precious wares, wine bottles from centuries past and the like.
Oh, thanks. I know what I'm doing on Saturday night. I'm raiding this place with my best friend Mercy. And getting drunk with my entire house.
It'd be fun to have an RPG where you can get drunk before a battle and it severely affects your stats.
I've got to assume that there's a game like that in existence, and if there is, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Drunk RPG, love it. Because I know what we would do. We play that game while drinking at the same time.
What is it with all these people and having a shadow under their hats?
It's to make it dark and broody. What you're saying is that every character in here is Batman.
Plants that can save or end lives. They are all my precious children.
They're my precious children. we need to be dark and broody all the time. And each character has to have a tragedy of some description.
Let's see. Thanks for your help.
I got an owl feather as a reward.
Hedwig, no!
There is something that the church values above all else. On the day of the rite, it will be open to the public. That will make gaining entry far easier than usual. You know the place of which I speak.
My bedroom. For the greenhouse. The dining hall.
Yes, that is the most likely possibility. You do not know
They'll raid the food. It's Raphael, isn't it? Raphael is the secret assassin. He put that note there in the first place.
Lost item. Perhaps you ought to ask around.
I think that's the do. Did you? Dee-doo. Sorry. I can't get on now. Dee-doo. Do. Oh god, I'm sorry. Dee. If you couldn't tell, we're looking at the wrong person. I'm trying to say it's clearly Annette.
It just confused me for a moment there because she had a blue dot, which is normally for the Blue Lions, but that's because I recruited her.
She's ours. Dee-doo. Random nonsense the game. And didn't we start this episode by finding a book full of cheesy jokes that no one ever likes? Yep, this guy.
That belongs to me. I apologize for the trouble.
That's my earring.
I was missing the other one because I was hiding it in my portrait. Thank you. I no longer feel embarrassed. It's on my left ear. I was really worried because people thought I was gay. I go back to the gays and so much in this series. I really apologize. Cutting it back. Meanwhile, they need to find a pompous boy who dresses pompously. You're probably not him. It's one of the pompous bricks and the black eagles.
Trick in the book, but I cannot shake the thought that our enemies may attempt it. I will stand guard and watch over the stable and the knight's horses. They are truly magnificent.
And you should clean up their
do me a
poop.
favor.
Oh, tea for two. Oh well. I guess what we have for you, my good sir. We have gifts or lost items. Here, take your tea set and play with your dolls.
I was looking for this. Thank you so much.
We did the thing for the person. belongs to someone who feels deeply repentant.
Someone who's religious, it seems.
Well, and someone who knows he's done a lot of bad things. Well, technically Sylvain does a lot of bad things with skirt chasing, but I don't think he feels bad about it.
No.
I've been in town procuring some supplies for Flame.
It's sweets, isn't it?
Nothing out of the ordinary. Do not trouble yourself over it.
Too late.
To ask of you.
In hiding. I thought it Knight's Hell for a second there. Rain collected in Knight's Hell.
Let's see. Professor. Okay.
Thieves Intel. Wow. That was E, not E. That was A, not subtle. B. I don't think you would leave just intel just laying around. Gonna take a solid guess on that.
That was easy.
Yep.
I love fast travel.
Oh, and guess what? We get to have fast travel without a creepy dog sucking our soul.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Quest complete. We did it. And we got an ancient coin. Give the tea set to someone who loves tea. Who do we know that loves tea? I do.
Okay.
Okay.
The goddess's rite of rebirth is the most significant ritual for the Church of
Well,
Souls.
your rose is definitely subtle, good, sir. As is that. Thanks, controller.
Oh, most kind. Thank you for bringing this to me.
I look like a douchebag in my portrait. Is I or I look stoned. A tasteless joke.
The goddess's
What?
rite of rebirth is the most significant ritual for the
Please
Church.
don't tell me he gets the Notebook too.
I don't recall misplacing anything.
Oh, thank God. I'm about to say, am I gonna have to relate to that idiot?
The goddess, could it be that?
Could it be? Are you there?
How kind of you.
I will have to repay you sometime.
Took me a minute to figure out what that was all about.
Tea for two. He wants to have tea with that guy. Oh, so now this opens up a new social log. Sweet, so we can have a spot of tea. Oh, chip, cheerio, good sir. I do love a spot of brew.
Yeah, I've read about the tea drinking thing a lot on the internet.
Go on, you say that as if it has some kind of context.
I don't know, it's just I've seen a lot of people say, I don't drink enough tea or something like that. I don't really know the context because I've never done it, obviously.
Well, we have tea drinking to do. and also by the way, if anyone's wondering, yes I am of British descent. I can make the British jokes because I'm British.
I think people can tell by your accent.
No, all they can tell, this guy's stupid. I could be self-deprecating if I want. Who is enthusiastic about training, i.e. everyone. Belongs to a graduate. As in everyone, more or less. So we get to sign people up to a tournament. Well, by stat-wise, Felix has the best chance in our house. Yeah, let's do it. Hopefully he wins. And murders. Wow. Felix, dude. How far can you go? Well, we get the reward if we win, so I'd say let's go. Damn!
Bring your friends.
Next time, bring your friends so I can murder them all too. Damn, Felix, for someone who I don't actually like as a character, you're kind of kicking ass. Oh, Jesus.
Makes sense because he does love fighting.
Yeah, and he's technically on the back foot here because he's of low level, but he's doing just fine. So how far do we go until we win? Because he's at level 7 now.
Too easy.
Well, he keeps winning. Yeah, he won! And now to make fun of him and say, good job, you won the beginner tournament. You did good, little kid.
Oh, that teacher level, like, what? It's just a little bit off.
OCD, not good. Smack. Well, we can have more time to explore and spend time with our students, or we can have a look and do a few heart-to-hearts. So, up to you on who's next. Well, Ash and Ingrid are gonna get to know each other. Let's do it.
Hi there, Ash. Here to do some reading as well, I take it? Ash?
Huh, Ingrid, you gave me a start. How long have you been standing there?
Not too long. Apologies for startling you. Must be a great book for you to be so deeply engrossed in it. What has you so captivated?
Oh,
It's weird how
quite an
I
old
read
book.
it when
One of the
standing
really
up.
old legends of Argus.
Aha! It must be the Sword of Kaifon then, yes?
Oh, so you know it.
Oh, yes. I know it quite well. I read it often as a child. In fact, I read it so much that my personal copy fell apart. I brought it everywhere with me. I adore that book. The tale of the warrior Kaifon, whose devotion and loyalty enabled his best friend Lug to become king. He went to great lengths to see things through.
Exactly. I love the image of him charging forward into the fray, ready to take on any obstacle in the name of his king.
He's sure looking a lot more chipper after what happened.
Yeah. Oh, Leonato's died. But check out this cool book.
In my opinion, the best chapter is right around the middle of the book.
Ah, the part about the war of the eagle and lion? That's my favorite part.
War between an eagle and a
In a
lion.
flash, Kaifon's sword
Yeah,
flew
that's
from the
not
scabbard.
subtle.
The knight
That's
parried the
not
assassin's
subtle.
blade mere inches from the spine of
Something
his king.
tells me we should probably get the eagles on our side. Post haste.
Kaifon's blade hummed like the wind, slashing the enemy's throat. In mere moments, their forces lay vanquished, decimated by his mighty blows. I can recite the entirety of it if you like. I never grow weary of that tale. The pinnacle of knighthood, with all its struggles and glory.
I know just what you mean. I never get tired of it. Some people laugh at me for reading these old tales, but I'll never outgrow them. I'm glad to find someone who shares my enthusiasm.
I'm glad of it as well. Tell me, what other books do you enjoy, Ash?
Well, the first one I ever read was Lug and the Maiden of Wind.
You have fantastic taste. That story is another favorite. The final chapter makes me tear up every time.
I know. When I first read it, I just couldn't get that ending out of my head.
It seems we have much in common. I look forward to chatting again sometime.
I'd love to. Yes, let's.
At some point, Sylvain's gonna come like say, "Hey Ash, you're getting pretty good with Ingrid. Perhaps maybe you can put some favors my way." Just gonna guess. Maybe. Okay. Screw it. Well, I guess on that one, guys, we shall see you in the next episode. as we learn more about our students and, oh yeah, the whole assassination on a bishop, in which I don't like. I'm metagaming this now, Rhea. I don't like you.
Yeah.
Anyway, though, on that note, guys, we will see you next time. In which case, we keep looking around and prepare for the assassination stoppage plot. The ASP. Yes, I'm smart. Anyway, though, guys, thank you for watching, and if you liked this video, be sure to like it. If you didn't like it, you know where to go, and if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to see more, and thank you all for your time. We'll see you next episode. Class dismissed!